Oh yeah, it's Ramosa that I need to resurrect. I'm like, why don't we have all 6 people in the party? 'Cause I'm dumb. Welcome to episode 17 of Wizardry, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord remake.
Like, I'm just also happy that, even though, yes, I have not been able to be here from the start this time, I'm happy that this one finally just works, because I remember the last time you were trying to do the remake, it just was so buggy.
It was. There's still the occasional it bugs out and freezes, but otherwise this has been lovely, and I am very, very excited for the fact that they've already announced they're working on 2.
That's great.
Look at that. Goji kills a bubble slime. Everything's great. 36 whole XP. Goji's gonna get caught up in no time. Oh, by the way, it's very dark here.
It's dark very here.
We are very here.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Ramosa has left the
Scream!
library.
Oh wait, wrong way.
Ramosa has been saved.
It's here, Darkberry. I almost don't want to cast spells because this is not a target-rich environment.
Well, the question is, are we going immediately back? Because if so, might as well.
I hope these rotting corpses were, like, saving up for a wedding ring or something. 150 gold? That's not terrible.
Were they holding hands?
Goji's doing fine. Goji's killing stuff left and right.
Like, it's all the pent-up boredom when I had no power.
Now this is where Mana Bender shines.
Ooh, fireball.
Mana Bender casts Hand of Raid with lighter duct tape to it.
I had a really disturbing thought. Because you know how companies, companies have always been dumb, but especially lately with trademarks and patents and everything they're trying to do. I'm waiting for Wizards of the Coast to try to trademark Fireball.
Good fucking luck.
Can't wait for them
Hey,
to try
it's not out of the realm of
casting.
possibility.
I can't wait for them to try trademarking. I didn't ask how big the room is. I said I cast Fireball.
More
I don't
likely,
think you can trademark that.
No, but
You
what
would
they-
be surprised what people have gone away with trademarking.
Well, here's the thing: Apple tried to get away with trademarking the lowercase I, to which the judge is like, "That's dumb. You're dumb. Get out of here."
Smart judge.
I
But
think it was like something like. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, no, go ahead. Yours pertains to the Apple bit.
Actually, no, it's another gaming company.
Ah. I was gonna say, for the...
I think about 8 or...
Oh my god. You know what? We're gonna stop being polite. Fuck you. I'm talking. But...
Goji has the fucking shell.
But it's like there's the whole Apple thing, and then of course the main thing right now is Nintendo's thing with Power World and their patent on catching things in Pokeballs. And the thing about that is, I still don't think it's really gonna go anywhere, and that it's a dumb idea. Because if it does go anywhere, gaming is dead.
Well,
Because
the
a
one
lot
for Power
People will
World
start
is not so much.
patenting it.
It's not so much patenting it that they're catching it in Pokeballs. It's they were patenting the animation of catching something in a like ball in the one night, and I saw the actual like, kind of write up as to what they're trying to
You
sue
cut
for.
out from most of that, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah,
It's
it's mostly
Milton's fault.
yeah.
Just blame everything on Milton right now. I'm renaming
But no,
that
one of the
hurricane
things that
to
I remember
Hurricane
seeing-
Millhouse.
But Millhouse is ineffectual. Milton did damage.
Millhouse. Look, it's just like I'm waiting for Hurricane Dinkelberg.
That won't happen. The neighbors aren't that.
Berg.
The neighbors aren't that fun.
Yet.
I suppose it is fixable.
Listen,
You just gotta get
listen.
the
Give
right,
it a couple
right
of
person in
generations,
the-
you'll start having. You'll start getting people naming hurricanes after Final Fantasy characters.
I'm waiting for M to be Hurricane McHurricane Face. Well, that would probably be H, but I mean M just so that you keep the naming convention.
But yeah, I think it was like 8 or 10 years ago.
I'm just saying,
Games
Hurricane
Workshop
Cloud would
tried
be
to-
fitting.
Like Game Workshop actually tried to go to court to patent the term Space Marine, and
You're cutting out again, Fenris.
a book from like the 1920s. Oh, yeah, my net's kind of giving me a little bit of an issue.
Sag.
For a sec, I thought you said nuts, and I was concerned.
Nuts. They tried to patent nuts.
They tried to patent Space Marine,
Mm-hmm.
and they couldn't because the evidence against it was, I think it was a novel from like the 1920s that had the word Space Marine in it, which predates even the formation of Games Workshop. So the judge was like, yeah, nope, you can't patent it. That's why they went to the aggressive, like, unique naming convention for everything that they have now.
Hey, Monobender, you want to ban that ban evader, please?
You bet.
But
Nobody
like,
saw them anyway.
I know.
When it, co-
I want them
when it-
banned anyway.
I
when
agree.
it comes to like dumb lawsuits and dumb copyrights, it would not
Wait.
surprise me if like Wizards tried like copywriting Imagination.
They can trademark it in the sense
And
in
paralyze.
the they could trademark it for the purpose of advertisement, but I don't think that they can copyright it. It's too broad of a term.
I'm trying to think of what it is. I think it is trademark versus copyright because, for example, Steamboat Willie is free domain now, of course.
Yes.
But Disney is now using that as part of their logo, so they can have it as part of their trademark, and still
Yes.
keep a grip on the mouse. So it's like Disney's honestly one of the worst companies because of copyright laws, and it's
Oh
caused
yeah,
that precedent.
because I think
Ow.
it is because of Disney
Ow,
and
ow.
their like
Uh,
stranglehold on things that I think current copyright law is that a person holds it for something like 95 years, before it goes public domain.
Fun
And
fact,
because
in
they
the
aggressively...
I would say, fun fact, in the original, original copyright law for the U.S., it was only 20 years, and then that was it.
Yes.
And again, Disney was like, nope, we wanted it longer. Which I find absolutely amusing. That's the reason why, because it went free domain, that we got that Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
I mean, they're doing a sequel once Tigger hits free domain, like open domain too. I found that out and I'm like, that's beautiful, and I love it.
When does Tigger become free domain?
At this rate, not
wanna
soon
s-
enough.
All right, Fenris, were you paying attention? Where's this one attribute point going?
Oh, never mind. Tigger's already open domain. January 1st.
We're gonna throw 1 point into luck.
Dang, I gained 16 HP in a single level up.
Harm incredibly.
All I can imagine is Rose pulling out a Glock. It's like time to cast my new spell.
The thing is, that it sets their HP to between 1 and 8, so it can't be a gun. Otherwise,
It's
like,
a taser.
Sure.
It's a taser, and you do the thing in that one... Oh god, I can't remember what PS1 game it was, but it was a PS1, like, third-person shooter, where you hit somebody with a taser, but then you just keep holding the button down until they light on fire for some reason.
Oh god, I feel like I know which one that is. I feel like I've played that.
What matters is it got a laugh out of Monobender. Alright, we just need another 2,138 gold to possibly resurrect Ramosa or permanently kill him.
So
For some reason, that description, I know this isn't what you're talking about, but it reminds me
Siphon
of Deus
filter.
Ex.
Siphon Filter!
it's Siphon Filter. Because I literally was like, how can I Google this? And I literally put PS1 game where you can tase people until on fire, and the first comment is from Reddit. Anyone else play Siphon Filter just to tase people until they catch on fire?
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then my brain went just completely a different direction. I was thinking Manhunt for the PS2, but that I don't think had a taser.
It makes me think of Deus Ex because enemies have just this hilarious getting tased animation where they just go rigid and jiggle. And B,
I mean,
I was made aware of this thanks to GDQ, but apparently every single enemy in the game has a different soundbite for running around screaming because on fire.
That's dedication to the craft right there.
You know what? I respect that.
And so obviously, just for GDQ, they routed in plenty of flamethrower.
Oh, now Fenris has the nice HP.
Nice.
Great.
Who's gonna break the bad news to Rose that they lost the nice HP?
I'm sure Rose will be okay with it on virtue of the fact that she's now got the highest health of anybody that's in the party. 81 is a very respectable amount of HP.
Yeah, it's 9 squared. And I'm sitting here with 61, which is boring because it's prime. It's prime,
Mine's
right?
not squared, it's round.
And this is why you level a mage.
Because they make things go away. En masse. Hey, there are a lot of things, and you want there to not be a lot of things? I got you, fam. I got you!
As long as they're
And
level
all
7 or
of them.
weaker.
Yeah, 61 is not even the highest number in the 60s to be prime.
Yeah,
Isn't
there's
that-
also 67.
I was about to ask. We've been down here for like 2 seconds and we've already gained 2,700. Yeah, Goji's gonna level at least one more time before we go back to town. How much you want to bet these ogres aren't level 8?
If I were a betting man, which I am.
You would say,
Oh.
let's go gambling?
Well, I'd say they're running away, so obviously not level 8.
We're not gonna waste a 5th level spell slot on them.
Was the description for that quite literally just a big fire?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, one of the
Yeah,
clerics...
they had fun with the names. I'll let you say it because you love it.
Yeah, actually, as soon as it lets me go into the thing, if you go to the cleric spells, we're gonna go, because we've got harm and heal, but then you get down to hurt more.
Yeah. we got Dragon Quest, like, naming conventions almost.
Yeah, no, like, I did a bunch of research on this after Andrew Greenberg passed away, and they flat out said, yes, calling Badial hurt more was absolutely a nod to Dragon Quest.
Big shield.
Big shield.
Flame tower.
Harm incredibly.
Well, no, it sets it to 1 to 8. That's a gun. That's just not a kill shot. That is kneecapping someone. Rose 100% would have...
But if they're already at 1 to 8 HP, it doesn't do anything. I'm pretty sure if you shoot someone, they're taking damage.
Well, yeah, but how often are you going to cast that spell if something's 1 to 8 HP?
That's not the point. You could cast it on something that's 1 to 8 HP, and it would not have the effect of a gun.
So we call the spell Warning Shot with the stipulation only usable once per combat. Because after you've fired your warning shot, everybody in that combat is warned that you have a gun.
I also just like the idea that you keep firing warning shots and they just don't get the message.
Fires a fire warning shot. Sir, this is an M22 grenade launcher. Potato. Anyways,
Potato,
I love that
potato.
audio.
Yeah.
I love that audio.
Russian Badger has some really solid things.
How much maple syrup do I have to drink to feel my blood pumping?
That's a question for sure. One of the questions to end questions.
So
Another
I
Russian
was
Badger, like,
so I was targeting the helicopter strike. I accidentally misclicked and targeted the area right next to us, and gabagool. I'm cleaning out my grinder, Batman. No, Joker! That's the Keef! frickin' gargoyle don't want to die. Thank you, Tex. Jesus.
You're welcome.
Oh, 41 GP apiece is actually good money for this level.
Ooh.
We're actually casting Fireball on these were-rats, because were-rats are, like, actually serious business. And are not accurately represented by their Apple II graphic. I'm not gonna lie. I would have bought this game no matter what, but the fact that, like, they have the Apple II graphic on the side like that just makes it worth more to me.
Did you play it on the
Yeah.
original Apple II?
Yes. With my grandparents.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You've mentioned this before.
Yep. Oh, look, a target-rich environment. Hey, Monabender. Actually, never mind. downgrade Deathwind to just a regular-ass Fireball.
Lana Bender, we don't need you to fart on them this time.
Sir, my fireballs are not farts.
We were talking about the Deathwind spell. Hell yeah, we're not fighting the dragonflies. Oh. Where's Blizzard Blast? I ain't fucking with these things. $31 ain't bad. 290, 290, 288. Oh yeah, it's not showing our actual total cash. It's only showing how much we've picked up while in here. We've almost picked up the 2,100 and change. Ooh. Where is it? Where is it? Softness. It's a 3, isn't it? Yeah. Also, I'm gonna do this thing that I should have done. Where I'm gonna make it where if somebody in the front row gets paralyzed, it's not Monabender who's thrust in first.
I appreciate that.
We got.
What if I want Mana to die?
That's very mean of
Well then,
you.
I know who one of my enemies are. I
Tex.
know who I'm targeting first in RDI.
Nice.
Who?
I'm kidding.
Me. Yeah,
Oh,
let's go.
So you know what's funny, Tex?
What's up?
The Wizardry MMO actually was open PvP all the time. You could
Yep.
get killed by other players.
Was it also permadeath?
Yes!
The MMO did not last very long, did it?
Unfortunately not, which was a shame, because the craziest part was that,
Open
like...
PvP and permadeath is... You don't do that.
Okay,
sorry,
so
you don't.
I'm going to clarify the permadeath. It actually was incredibly hard to have permadeath.
Yeah.
Like, you had to go out of your way not doing anything properly to actually have characters stay permanently dead.
Yep.
So the permadeath part is, if you're stupid, it's permadeath.
I made so much money in that game just by being a cleric and being like, hey, you need a res?
But there
Yeah.
are people trying to do private servers. They're trying to reverse engineer it and get it up.
Oh, you better believe... Like, I've thrown money at those people. I have no shame in my game. I have been like, yo, you get that running, I'll help pay for the servers. I'll pay for that shit.
I would love to pay for Pokemon Auto Chess servers right now.
Right?
Mostly because I'm tired of how they're full at, like, all times. Like, it's only 2 guys, and they literally do not make profit.
Yeah, it's incredibly smart that they make it a point to not make profit.
Because 1, Nintendo. 2, they're like, we have enough for the servers, and we pay the sprite artists. That's it.
What sprite artist? They just ripped it from PMD.
No, they didn't, because not every Pokemon in there is from PMD.
Yeah.
True.
And
Also, just watching Arceus jumping for joy.
Arceus was Gen 4, right?
I think so.
Then Arceus has an original PMD sprite from Nintendo.
It's still funny to see Arceus jumping for joy.
Because
That doesn't-
the last truly 2D sprite-based PMD was Gen 4. Gen 5 was on the 3DS and had 3D models.
Yeah. Seeing all the new stuff that came in Scarlet and Violet in Pokemon Auto Chess, though, that's pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Also seeing Ultra Beasts. Guzzlord has probably the best pixel animation that I've seen.
We're gonna let Rose cast Harm incredibly just because I want to see the spell. Just because it brings me amusement. Oh no, poison. Oh no.
Goji got indigestion after eating some bad bugs.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the bugs down here, they're not into like that good swamp water. This is like death water. I didn't even wait for the
Florida.
end of combat to cure Koji's poison.
So, how did y'all feel about Nintendo's new console, the clock?
I can't even dignify that with an answer, to be honest.
I didn't even watch the video and I already know it's a piece of shit.
It's a portal turret.
Oh, not even. A portal turret would be more effective at waking me up.
Yeah,
You
they
know
at
what?
least
Fair.
fire the whole bullet.
Oh, also, it has like a thing to sense where you are.
Yeah, it has cameras.
Yeah, and apparently, the sensors stop working if there's 2 people.
Yep. So if you have partners or anyone sharing your bed,
It's useless.
Yeah,
It is completely
gamers
useless.
don't have partners.
Yeah,
speak for
especially
yourself.
Nintendo fans.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
yeah,
I was
I'm
about to
gonna.
say that,
yourself.
damn, Goji and
I am not speaking for myself. I'm speaking
I was
for
about to say
some
that, damn,
dumbass
Goji and aren't
people.
gamers.
No, Goji and B are absolutely gamers. Nintendo just doesn't think so, apparently.
All right.
It's
Please
still,
be rich. Please be rich. 26 apiece is okay.
it still astounds me that this coming Friday, I think it is. Yes, next Friday is my 17th year anniversary of being married. I don't know how Freya has put up with me for that long.
Very carefully.
Eh.
All right, here we go. We need all of the good juju we can get. Murmur, chant, pray, invoke. Resurrection successful. Ramosa is ready to adventure once again.
Yay!
Wait, doesn't that mean we're out of clerics now? Wait, no, never mind. What classes is everyone?
Goji is cleric, Fenris is fighter, Tex is samurai, I'm pickpocket,
Sneaky.
you're a mage. Ramosa is cleric that was a mage. And is going for lord.
Actually, yeah, that'll work. That party works.
This is not a bad party composition. Oh, damn! 21 HP for
Let's
Goji.
go.
Only one attribute point, but at 21 HP, that's fine. I told you we were building Goji tanky. Is Goji AFK?
Oh no, I'm here. Sorry.
Alright.
I'm playing a shooter, so like.
Understandable. I'm gonna start putting your attribute points to the point where we can get you towards being a lord. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you went from 37 to 58 hit points, so you definitely belong on the front lines now.
We're going to the Wizardry 1 old school where I just got a butt ton of health for no reason.
Yeah, at one point you're gonna have a level of like 109 hit points, and we're gonna lose our shit. It was the stupidest thing. And then we all had like 2 levels waiting for us when we went back after beating the game. And then you had 2 more banger levels. Like, oh, 9 hit points. That's low for Goji. And then you got like 27.
Yeah, I think I got 60 at one point, I thought. It was insane.
I find it funny that you at the beginning of this you read out that you can no longer decapitate the final boss.
Yep. They're just like, yeah, we need that to not happen anymore.
Standing here, I realize I should probably not let you behead my ass. Never let me say that again.
Behead my ass.
All right, the
Yeah,
music's gonna go quiet for a
exactly.
second because
You add quote, behead my ass.
Never let me say that again is just code for Jason quote that.
I'm rusty.
yeah. damn! Since when can boring beetles actually do damage like that? God damn!
All of a sudden, these boring beetles have gone a little interesting.
Yeah, like... They heard us talking shit.
Also, Goji doesn't have the fancy gear that the rest of the front line has.
Yet. We'll fix that.
Yet, yes.
Ah, that's the target-rich environment we're looking for. Because oddly enough, level 3 ninjas are worth a ton of XP. And dead. And dead. I really should have insisted... Wait, hold on. No, Ramosa didn't get 5th level spells. I should have... No, looking back on it, I should have insisted Ramosa stay mage until he gets 5th level spells. Because that would be just that many more casts of kill everything. That many more casts of turn game into Marvel vs. Capcom 3 where nobody gets to play but me. Oh, y'all were rich. Oh no, another target-rich environment. Whatever shall we do? Oh, butts. Yay! We murdered. Yay, murder! Another 1153 and... So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. There are 2 complaints that I have about this remake. 1, I dislike how sometimes it seems to just kind of lag out and soft lock. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened enough that I'm just kind of like, what's up with that, guys? And 2, they replaced the basic battle music. And I'm not sure why they did that. And I don't like that they did that.
They might have had to.
If it's a matter of, like, oh yeah, the Japanese people who had Wizardry are like, yeah, it's we're the ones who composed that song. It should be ours to use. Then, yeah, I suppose, but one of them made their saving throw, and Fenris was like, no.
Stop that.
I'm gonna teach you a thing or two about internal bleeding.
Joke's on you. Internal's where my blood's supposed to be.
You know what? Valid.
You are in the back row trying to swing at us.
You do not comprehend their plan.
Their plan is just too big brain for us mere mortals.
Clearly. Wow. They're casting, they cast silence on us.
You see, they did have a plan.
You know, I was just gonna keep being silent, not making muffled noises because silence actually eliminates all sound. But I'm like, I'm getting my butt kicked.
I mean, it's not called muffled, it's called silence.
Round 4. What are we?
Oh, okay.
I always figured that it made it so, like, no sounds would emit from your area, generally.
That in D&D terms, that's what it does. Is just a sphere of there's no sound.
Maybe I'm weird for thinking this, and I think I said this like a few days ago, but I've always thought of silence more as a temporary blockage of your ability to commune with the forces of magic, and therefore you're not literally silenced, but you definitely cannot cast.
I like the literal silence.
The literal silence is, I'm pretty sure, what D&D goes for.
Well, yeah, because it stops you from being able to evoke. Your verbal component is cut out. Just like if you grab a wizard by the wrists, pin them to the wall, and kiss them, that just stops them from spellcasting.
Yeah.
That's how all wizards should be dealt with. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I'm sure Mana Bender would be okay with that, actually.
Depending on the girl, maybe.
Death.
As long as you buy him chicken. As long as you buy him chicken nuggets first.
Or bacon after. He does have a habit of just bacon afterwards.
He is right. I'm not gonna say he's wrong, because he's totally right.
All right, this priestess made a mistake in the fact that
I
The
can talk!
yeah, the Montino didn't work on. Oh, hey, I killed the priestess. I did something.
Mana and I are the only ones not silenced. Ow.
I mean, I don't need to talk to swing a sword. Unless it's a word sword.
Cutting words.
That's
The name of my
No.
sword. That's the name of my sword. Cutting words.
I was going
Personally, I
more
like
for like
the,
a vicious mockery kind of joke, but that
Oh, I
was...
know. But I still kept it in the
Personally,
bar game.
Personally, I like the made up D&D item, which is a pair of blessed brass knuckles for a cleric called Thoughts and Prayers.
My guy did not literally just say domain expansion. My guy in this game did not just literally say domain expansion.
I'm gonna remind myself of a thing.
I have to sit down and watch Jujutsu Kaisen, but I don't want to.
Int, agility, and luck. Okay, and a lot of each.
Like, it's nothing wrong with the series. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot of the newer shonen that just it feels exhausting to me.
I'm gonna be honest, shonen just in general isn't my genre. At least your more typical shonens aren't.
Don't get me wrong. The old school ones, I'd happily watch, but it's like a lot of the newer shonen. It's you're recycling the hero's journey just one too many times, or it turns into an isekai.
I tried watching Dragon Ball Z and I couldn't get past around the 50s an episode.
So, anyways, I think here's a good spot to call it for now. We're gonna take the break here, and since the 6 of us are here and alive, don't worry about Libran. We're just gonna go to the
Allegedly.
tavern, and we're gonna drink, and we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we'll revive him next time. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, there's a chance that he'll die forever.
It
but-
depends on how the priests of definitely cannot feel.
I don't think... Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. I think the game has... Like, the game's just like, yeah, we're not gonna permakill anybody else in the priest temple. We killed the streamer. We killed the version of the streamer that he actually went through a lot of work to class change.
You really think it's gonna stop at just one? Sir, you do not know how psychopaths think.
Yes,
In
I do.
psychopathic
I...
games.
Motherfucker, I make a board game for you guys. Of course I know how psychopaths think. If anybody else is gonna get perma-killed in the resurrection lobby of the temple, it's gonna be me again. To the point I'd be willing to put money on it.
Sounds like masochism to me.
It is.
It is. Why do you think I play these fucking games?
It is! Why do you think he... There you go!
Anyways,
I wouldn't
It turns
necessarily
out a
call it
while ago.
masochism. I'd say more self-flagellation, but the tomato potato.
I think
tomato,
the difference
potato.
is self-flagellation is you're doing it, masochism is you enjoy it.
Porque no los dos.
They're slightly different, but very related.